Hey friends, I'm Emily from Jones Design Company and you're watching Coffee Chat. This is where we just talk about the things if we were having coffee together, maybe we would talk about some of this. Now certainly something that would come up would be Hurricane Harvey, which has just devastated Houston and the surrounding areas. And so I know many of you have done what you can to support it. We have been sitting up here, across the country in Seattle, just watching and praying for our friends. I have a good friend who just moved here last year from Houston, and so I've been kind of keeping up with her. She's showing me pictures of her old neighborhood that is just covered in water. So I know it is so devastating. We are praying for you if you are in that area, if you have family or friends that are from there. And then I know everyone kind of wants to do what we can to support. I was in Costco earlier this week and they had a way to donate to Red Cross. So that was a great opportunity. I know Magnolia Market is selling a t-shirt and 100% of the proceeds go towards the hurricane. My friend, she's a blogger, Holly Mathis, is from the Houston area. She is a little bit north of Houston, so her house is okay, but she's doing a great job of just keeping us updated on ways that we can help and support different causes. So I will link to her page. And then Brene Brown is there in Houston as well, and her house was damaged, but she is an incredible author and speaker, and on Instagram, she's kind of sharing the ways that we can help. So if we can just rally around and help our friends in Houston, I know kind of everyone is thinking about that. It's hard to talk about decorating your house or, the little things in life when we know there's like devastation going on just right in our own country. So I wanted to start with that. I know that's a big deal. So next on my list is that my kids went back to school this week, a couple days ago. So my oldest two are now in middle school together and my younger two are in elementary school together. I dropped off, so Ethan, my oldest, is actually he's doing leadership this year. So he's in the ASB this year. So I had to drop him off the day before school started to create some posters and things. And it's made me really nostalgic because a year ago is when we moved to our area and our kids knew no one. They were good with the move, but it's scary. It's scary to go to a new school and not know anyone. And especially for Ethan, the oldest, who had been from kindergarten until 6th grade when we pulled him out, at the same school with all of his great buddies, and they had a really great group of friends. So it was hard to pull him from our old school and put him in a new place where he knew no one. He actually transitioned really well, but back to my story, when I dropped him off to make these posters the day before school, I was asking him, like, do you want me to get out with you? Do you want me to walk you where you need to go? And when he was like, no, Mom, I will be fine. And he saw a friend, he got out of the car and walked just a few steps. And it was like this whole group of kids were like, Lexi, we're so glad to see you. He goes by Lexi at this school, which is so funny. His name is Ethan, but Lex is our last name. He goes by Lexi. So anyways, all of his little friends were like so excited to see him and calling him. And I got a little teary just thinking a year ago, we dropped him off on that first day of school and he knew no one and he was nervous and he transitioned so well and just took it like a champ. But to know that just a year later that he has this just group of friends who has a nickname for him and he's doing really well. So I know many of you have asked, like, how did the transition go for the kids with the move? And I will just say it's been amazing. And all of the kids have actually met some really great friends. Ryan and I have kind of gotten connected with some new people and new friends, and it's gone really well. So I know it's scary to start at a new place. I don't know if you're in that same boat this year or you're thinking about moving and you have kiddos. It's scary. It's scary to pull them away from what they've known. But for our family, this has been a really great move, and it just kind of shows us that kids are so resilient and they will figure it out and make friends kind of no matter where they are. So we are grateful for this. So the kids are all back in school, which means our house is super quiet again. And I woke up and, I have to get up early now that the kids are back in school. Normally in the summer, I'm sleeping until like 9 or 9:30, and now up at 7. It's amazing how much you can get done. Like, you can get the kids off to school, get the quiet time in, work out, clean up, and it's like 10 o'clock. So that's kind of nice. It's a good change. I'm hoping to get a blog post up in the next couple of days just about some of the new, we always do New Year's resolutions in January, but I feel like September is like a really good starting point for me on new things and new habits and routines that I want to start. So I will hopefully get something up pretty soon and share with you some of my goals for this school year, kind of my new school year resolutions. That's what I'll call them. Okay, next thing, part of the routines is being a little more organized and more calendary, and I am super excited. I'm guessing that you know, but we have a company called Paperworks, and it's a subscription company, so every month we come out with a new set of designs, like of calendars and note cards and art print, different chore charts and dinner menus. So it's organizational items to kind of help you with the normal everyday things that you do. But in my mind, if I have something cute to write on, I'm more prone to actually follow through with it. So this month for September, I really, really love this design. Every month we try to have them we want them to look different, so each month is really unique. And for September, I just went totally selfish and chose something that I really wanted in my house. So it's navy blue. I'll post a picture of kind of the whole collection, but I wanted to tell you, if you're not a subscriber, you can actually get some items for free. So there's like 17 items that you normally would get, and it's $9 a month, and you can print them off at home, or else I can send them to you as a printed set. But we also wanted to give some for free. So every month, if you're a free member, you get a calendar for this month. So here's my September calendar. It's kind of blue watercolors with this graph paper behind it. I love it. So my September calendar you get for free, and then you also get the notes page. So it says take note, and a wallpaper for your phone, which is really cute. And then these little lunchbox note cards, which I sent with my kiddos in their lunch. Which are fun. You can just pop them in their lunchbox and they know that you're thinking about them, or add a little extra note. Anyway, those are free. So I would love for you to sign up, and you can get this September stuff for free. Every month you get all of the little freebies. So there's 4 items each month that you can get for free. So I will link on how you can get that done. Another thing is my girlfriends this summer have invited me to this new app. It's called Marco Polo. I might be behind the times, but Voxer is an app that I use sometimes. It's like a walkie-talkie. So instead of sending a text message, you just like record and send a walkie-talkie message, and then the friend can reply back to you. So that's Voxer, which I do use. So Marco Polo kind of takes it up another level, where it's actually a video. So now my college girlfriends, we did have a text thread that we were always sending, but now we've moved to Marco Polo. So now it's like actual videos. There's different filters and voice filters, and it's fun. Anyway, if you have a group of friends that you like to chit chat with instead of doing a text, maybe you could try Marco Polo. It's super funny. The only thing that's weird about it is that when I'm doing a text message, a lot of times I'll just do it on voice, because then I don't have to type it all in. And so you always say like, I hope you have a good day, ! So that Siri knows to put the exclamation point in there. But the problem is when you are doing it on Voxer, on the walkie-talkie, or on Marco Polo, and then you might record yourself saying, have a good day, ! And that's not really how that works. It's ridiculous and silly, but I've done that a million times. It's funny. Okay, also, do you follow me on Instagram? I'm at Jones Design Company, and a lot of times what I write on the blog and what I write on Instagram, there's a massive overlap. And then sometimes there's just things that happen on Instagram that don't happen on the blog. So if you're not already following me over there, I would love to invite you. But a couple of things that happened this week on Instagram. Number one, I declared that one of my life goals, and I'll be 39 in a couple of weeks, and then I'm gonna come up with a list of 40 things that I wanna do before I'm 40. And one of those things is I wanna wear earrings more, which is such a weird goal, because I think most people wear earrings, but I'm just not a jewelry girl, and earrings always just feel so over the top for me. But I'm giving it a try. This is like a new goal for me. Because I'm so simple with my jewelry, I feel like I can up my game with some earrings. So on Instagram, we chatted about that, and there were a bunch of people who had great recommendations of places to get earrings. But I also wanted to ask you, if you're not on Instagram, do you have any favorite jewelry stores or places that I should be looking to collect earrings? I literally have I have 3 pair of earrings. I have some diamond studs that are from my father-in-law. I have these little gold squares, and then I also have a pair of like drop earrings. Those are the ones that I was wearing on Instagram. So I feel like I need some more earrings. If you have a great shop that you would like to recommend, will you do so in the comments? Or pop over to Instagram and you can see what other people have said there. The other thing on Instagram is my mother-in-law brought home a massive box of pears, and they've been sitting in my kitchen all week. And so I posted on Instagram, like, what do I need? What recipes can I do with these pears? And there were so many great ideas. So I love Instagram for many reasons, but one of them is just, it's a fun, sweet community of people who are so helpful and kind. So if you, have pears and you need help with a recipe, or if you have a good suggestion for a recipe, come over there or leave a comment here and let me know what I should make. I think this afternoon I'm going to make, Ina Garden is my favorite cookbook author, and she has a pear crostata recipe, so I'm going to do that. Someone else suggested like a puff pastry with pear and balsamic and bacon and arugula, which sounds so delicious. So I think I will make that for some company coming over this weekend. Anyway, Jones Design Company is where I'm at on Instagram. I'd love to have you there. So I think that's it. I hope you have a great weekend. Again, I'll link to everything below, so make sure you check out some ways to help with Hurricane Harvey, how to get those freebies, and hang out on Instagram with me. So I hope you have a great weekend. It's a long weekend, so an extra day of playing, and I hope it's a great one.